All right, Piano Man. I'm sorry, Digital Dave. I'm getting it confused now. But anyway, I believe you had mentioned Madonna.
Yes.
Now, first of all,
But
what is up with the Super Bowl? I mean, let me see. They did Pete Townsend and Who several years ago. I mean, and we know he's had a shaky background with allegedly with kiddie porn, and now you have Madonna. I mean, what are these folks doing? I don't understand. I mean, football, the NFL is probably the biggest entertainment in the world. What are we having Madonna here, who is way past her prime? I mean, her looks have totally fallen for any 50-plus woman I've ever seen. I mean, she hit the wall fast. I mean, I haven't seen her perform, so I don't know what kind of talent, whether she's lost the voice or whatever. She still has it, but just a poor choice. What do you think?
Well, I tell you, I believe it's who's running things and when they, what era they grew up in, and that's why you get the Princes, the Madonnas, these old geezers are coming up here and they're performing during the Super Bowl because the guys who are running it and in control, these are their heroes when they were kids.
Right.
So that's why they're putting them up there now, and they're digging these fossils up and putting them on stage. A couple of them aren't so bad, but some of them are a little out of place. And you say to yourself, why isn't Maroon 5 there, or one of the more hip groups that Linkin Park or something, one of those groups that the kids will love. But you got to realize most kids, and I would say, I don't even put a number on it, but I doubt if the viewing football viewers or fans is 10% kids. I would doubt it's that high. And so that's why they're just trying to go after the bucks, the people who actually watch it. Maybe 10, 15% of those viewers wouldn't even know who Madonna was.
Right, but I have no problem with them putting past groups of the past decades. I have no problem with that whatsoever. My problem is, why are you going out and get another controversial person? I mean, is there other folks out there with clean images, clean records, where you can come who might have been big in the 80s, 70s, 90s, and you can bring in? Why are you going to go with Miss Controversy way past her prime, Madonna?
Well, I protest. I mean, how many people in entertainment and music have really had clean backgrounds and haven't done anything? If I think if it were you, you'd dig up the corpse of Rick James and put him on. So, I mean, come on, he's the biggest doper on the planet. And believe me, if he was alive, you wouldn't complain once if they would have that bozo up there. So, I mean, it's not so much the background. I think it's maybe they want to rejuvenate their career. Somebody is pulling the strings to rejuvenate these bozos' careers.
All right, first of all, Rick James was one of the greatest entertainers ever. But number two, once again, the NFL tries to portray a clean, positive image. They stop the showboating in the end zone and any kind of else, the images of the players, and they get suspended. And you're going to bring someone as controversial as Madonna into the forum. I just don't understand it.
I don't see the NFL being that squeaky clean. But I'll tell you one thing. Now that you mentioned it, just a side note. I was watching NFL this week or whatever, and lo and behold, talking about a fossil, they pull up this inarticulate, half-wit, brainless Lawrence Taylor, and I watched, like if you were, driving past, you saw an accident and you slow down and you actually take a peek to see what the car wreck. You have to.
Yes.
That's where you get the rubbernecking. You just have to look.
Right.
And that's the point. I had to just take a peek and look at this bozo, Lawrence Taylor, stumbling, bubbling, a shell of what he once was. The guy was saying, "Are you going to clean up your act?" And this Jack file goes and says, "Well, I can't say what I'm going to do, but I'll try my best.
Really?
Now, why be an idiot on national television? Your thoughts?
Well, it doesn't make sense, and actually Lawrence Taylor probably should be banned by the NFL, but it's amazing, too, to all our listeners, and we have over 1 million listeners and viewers. Why don't you go on YouTube, and we have several clips, several sound bites of our analysis on Lawrence Taylor. Just check it out on YouTube, and you will see it. You will be amazed. You will be astonished. You will be well informed, and you will love it.
Yes, Lawrence Taylor belongs under the jail. He doesn't even belong near. He belongs under the jail for teen prostitution, for drugs, and for just being a general idiot at almost 60 years old.
Right.
This guy is a joke, and for them to put him on, I told you, I almost shut it off, but I didn't shut it off just because of the odd curiosity to see what this brainless, and I almost said a very racist remark, and I didn't, but this brainless idiot had to say. And I'm telling you, I was astonished that they even kept on. They even kept them on for a couple segments, and that was even
really
more insulting.
Well, I'm sorry I missed that. You should have emailed me, because sometimes they show repeats of those shows. I would have definitely loved to have viewed that.
Right. Yeah, you would have. It's just amazing. All right.